In a beautiful town, there lived a young girl called Amara, whose dream was as big as her heart, and so was her body. From a young age, Amara has always been fascinated by the sparkle of runway, the confidence of the models, the beauty of self-esteem. She would walk in front of her mirror, dressed in her mother's heels and catwalking through her bedroom, pretending like she was on the stage of Miss World. But the world outside her room was not kind. At school, the boys mocked her while she passed. The girls whispered behind her back, calling her so wicked crude name repeatedly. Teachers dismissed her like so she was an unhealthy child, and on social media, she became the subject of an anonymous bullying. Every day felt like walking through a storm without an umbrella. Still, Amara had 3 people in her life that supported her through every hard moment. Her best friend, Zina, her father and her mother. Zina never for once doubted Amara's dream. "You were born to shine, Amara," Zina would say. "Not in anyone else's shadow, but in your spotlight." Her mother and father too never saw her size as any limitation. They saw their daughter's strength, her grace, her talent. They supported her with every fiber of their being, encouraging her to never stop dreaming, even when the world told her she wasn't enough. One day, a major modeling audition came to their city, a pre-selection for Miss World Youth. Amara, heart pounding with fear and hope, decided to go. She wore her best clothes, her head held high, and waited in line amongst dozen tall, slim, traditionally perfect girls. But when it was her turn to audition, a judge said so coldly, "This is not a joke. We're looking for models, not maggots." Laughter, whispers again. Amara turned to leave, crushed her eyes with tears. But before she could step off the stage, Zina jumped up from the crowd and shouted, "Wait! You haven't even seen what she can do." Amara's mother put out her phone and showed one of the judges a video of Amara walking in a makeshift runway at home. In the video, she walked across the room like a queen, confident, posture, radiant. The room went quiet as the video played. The judge's expression changed. They stated, they nodded. "Let her walk." Amara turned, shaking, and stepped onto the runway. This time, there were no voices mocking her, only silence. They looked at her in shock. She walked like fire, like thunder, like grace carved into motion. That moment changed everything. Amara made it to the finals. She worked so hard, trained, and refused to give up. And a month later, with the world watching, she was crowned Miss World, the first plus-size girl to ever win the title. The same people who mocked her now cheered for her. Those who laughed began to listen. She became a symbol of courage, not just for girls that looked like her, but for everyone who had been told that they weren't enough. And through it all, she never forgot Zina or her parents. "They believed in me when I didn't believe in myself," she said in her appreciation speech. "And now, I walk, not just for the world's approval, but because I know who I am." True beauty isn't measured by size. It's measured by courage, by belief, and by never letting anyone else define your worth.